Yo, what's up, boys? Harshmo back here. It's been a minute since I've posted. Winter break's about to be over, but gotta record a video. I saw the Fortnite one, the benchmark one video was getting a lot of views, like 500 plus views. So I decided to make a Call of Duty video. I mean, like a lot of people play Warzone nowadays, so you might as well make one. Um, you probably like know my specs if you watched my previous video, but it should be on the screen. If not, it should be in my description. But overall, I have an i7 6700 and a GTX 745. And knowing that, it's pretty hard to run this game. Like, you could probably run this game like with 650 Ti, or if that's a thing, 650. Anything above that, you probably will be able to run it like an i5 second gen. Uh, but you're probably not gonna be having the best time because like it's gonna be like 10 FPS gameplays. So yeah, as you can see, I'm in the lobby right now and I'm running 25. In the game, it gets to like 15. Most likely nowadays, after the reflex latency thing they added, it's like 20, 25. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you what the settings you should use if you have like a garbage PC. But I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you have a garbage PC, and I'm also assuming you're playing on a 60 hertz or 120, whatever, like not above 144 hertz monitor. And plus, it's going to be a 1920 by 1080 because I know for a fact you cannot run 1440 or 2160p or anything like that. So since it's 1080p, it's going to be CPU bound. So if your CPU has over 4 cores, like 6 cores, you're chilling. But if you have 4 cores, it's going to be in the lower end, like 20 frames. If you have like a higher core CPU, probably going to be like looking at 30 frames no matter what your GPU is. But not saying the GPU does not matter, but CPU is what's more important right now. My CPU is a 4-core, 8-thread CPU, yeah. So it's not the best, but it does get the job done. So these are the settings I play on. Play on full screen, not borderless or windowed, nothing like that. Just full screen normal. Because as you can see, if I put it on extended or borderless, it increases my VRAM. It's already like almost to max, which is not good. It says 75 hertz, but it's a 60 hertz monitor. It doesn't really matter. I play on 1280 by 720, which I think is probably going to be the best, lowest resolution you can play fine. You could do one thing. You could probably test all the 1920 by 1080 and 1600 by 900 on the lowest rendered resolution. Try it out, see which one's the best for you. This 1280 by 720 is probably the best for me, but if you do go into Plunder, you're going to see that the 1920 and the other resolutions are going to be helpful. But then when you play pubs and like competitive, this is probably going to be the best you can get. And also, I keep VSync off. If you have a VSync monitor, turn it on. But your graphics card probably won't really do much. I have it unlimited frames. This you want to keep off. If you lag, that's probably why. If you keep this off, yeah. This is for NVIDIA graphics cards only, by the way. Not talking about AMD. If you have AMDs like an RX 580, you're probably chilling. Anything lower than that, you're probably like, I don't know, like it's probably CPU bound at that point. But anyways, Reflex Low Latency. This is a new feature they added like you could say 2 or 3 months it was new, but they added like 6 months ago, some beta or something like that. So, this was out. You can play on enabled and boost if your graphics card is a little better than mine. If it's worse, then just keep it on enable, because as you see, it says it will reduce latency, which is your probably ping and your CPU times, but it will increase GPU power draw. If you have a pre-built, you'll probably know that the integrators of the PC use like the really cheapest like cut-to-cut power supply. You don't want to put it on enable and boost. That's gonna ruin your PC. But I don't care. So it's personal preference, but put it on enabled. Everything after that, this should be very low disabled. Everything you already should know. This thing, these cache sun spot shadows and stuff, keep them on just because they give you more frames. They really won't make a difference if I turn it on or off. Like as you can see that my VRAM's not moving. So yeah, everything else should be low and disabled. Yeah, I don't know what I'll just click apply. I'm gonna go into Battle Royale solos just because I feel like Plunder doesn't really like it just doesn't give you the real like feeling. Like if you play Plunder, you're probably gonna get more frames, but that's what I tested. Like before this video, I tested that, and if you go into Plunder, you're probably gonna run more frames, but in real games, you're probably gonna run less. Also, if you can see, I keep my GPU temperatures on just because, and let me just go to options and show you. If you go to general, go down, it's just a GPU processing unit. Well, it's just stands GPU. Temperature enabled. It says it should be in Celsius. Recommended to stay between 85 degrees. I think it's in Celsius. I'm not sure. Which I feel like sometimes it's kind of capped, because if it was in Celsius, my PC would be blowing up. But I feel like it's Fahrenheit, but I don't know, I read it somewhere. It was like Celsius or something. But yeah, it's running at 95 degrees. If it's Celsius, then I don't know how the hell it's running. If it's Fahrenheit, then still, it's pretty hot. Right now it says 90 degrees. You know how it's in red, like right up here it says red? It's like in red. That means it's just, like, yeah, it's pretty garbage. And also, PC player, I don't know why Activision or Battle.net, whoever looks at this, hasn't fixed this yet. You're supposed to be getting low ping with the Reflex Latency, and I've noticed I used to get 30 ping after the latency thing they added to the video. But a little, like, 2 months later, it's not working anymore. Yeah, I'm still getting like 120 ping for no reason. Yeah, I'm also lagging because I'm recording. Can't really aim. Yeah. If you're, yeah, by the way, your gameplay's probably gonna be a little longer because I'm recording. This piece is not too speedy, but this. Yeah. As you see, I'm running 33 frames right now, but then as soon as I get on the bus, it's gonna be like 10. And then in the actual game, I'm running like 18, 20, at the max 25. Which really doesn't help. That's why I use a sniper, because I can't really see at long range either.
Alright, that's enough fucking about.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a GPU upgrade or CPU upgrade, just don't bother, because you should just get a new PC. But that's if you're maining this game. Also, when Cold War is free, if you guys bought Cold War on like your stupid PC or something like that, you would probably run 40 FPS, because I was running 50 when I was playing Cold War on the free access day. So yeah, Cold War, you probably be running on Cold War, but Warzone, I don't think so. And then the Fortnite one I just made, I run 100 in creative and then like 80 in pubs. That's after the Reflex Latency thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you like a 5-minute gameplay, or not even 5 minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes. And then, yeah, I hope this makes a difference in your gameplay if you guys are using like 1920 by 1080 or something. Cause I'm like, if you've probably been playing this game for like a lot of days, it's probably been like adapted to the frames, but if you're like trying to play this game and you know that your PC can't handle it, then I'd suggest don't. I'm pretty laggy right now. I'm just gonna go push. Yeah, look at my frames right now, it's like 20, 19. And GPU is gonna go up to 95, like, I don't know why. Guy right there, I can't aim. This guy's probably running in the console. Thing is, the console players run more frames than you. Like, I don't know how integrated graphics does that, but. And also, if you have 8 gigs of RAM, I'd say add another stick of RAM in it, just because Warzone uses up a lot of RAM. Like, I have 16 gigs, sometimes it takes up to 12 gigs at max. That's a lot. If you're running, like, Discord something in the back, that's, like, really, like, a lot. I run Discord sometimes, and when it hits, like, 12 gigs of RAM usage, it starts getting laggy.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
Yeah, so, most likely I get bot lobby sometimes, because I'm just a bot in general, but. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna start this Dante and push, because I'm really laggy, I can't play on this. I don't know how it works for AMD users or with their graphics cards, but I know that they're, for a fact, AMD GPUs are not, like, unless it's the new ones, but they're not gonna be able to run any better frames. Because AMD is not known for its graphics card, I mean, I don't know. Unless you have, like, a really good CPU, but other than that, I'd just say, don't bother playing this game. Probably gonna end up putting it like 2 days or something. Yeah, okay, you see there's a guy right there. I'm gonna go push that. Yeah, I got a scar. I don't know where he shot at from. Where the hell am I getting shot at from? My game is so like I can't aim. What the hell is this? Dude, you probably think I'm like that bad, but Then again, I got a Mac 10. Yes, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment down below what your CPU and GPU combo is, and if you want me to build like your PC list or something like that. And yeah, hope you guys learned new resolutions that can help you in your gameplay.